can win this beautiful car. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Card Sharks. Good morning to everybody. We're going to meet our two Card Sharks in just a moment, give them a chance to win a lot of money and also a brand new car. We haven't given away a car away. We'll give a car away today, all right? So before we meet our Card Sharks, let's say hi to our two lovely dealers. Here's my favorite time of the day right here. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams.
Good morning.
Another $5 you owe me. Okay, ladies, send them up. We'll start game number 2. Can we do that? Card Sharks, come in here. Gene and Jessica. We've had so much fun with you this week.
I've had a lot of fun.
You've had a lot of fun. You got $1,400 so far. That's
a lot of fun.
Give me a little Gaelic today. You were yesterday. You were
I think it's a broad recommend next to the neck and it's all right you can.
Yeah. What that means is that Eubanks is the best game show host in business.
That's right.
In Gaelic, yes.
That's right.
All right, Jeannie, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Jean Bauman from Appleton, Wisconsin, originally from Scotland. And I have 3 daughters and 7 grandchildren. Hi, Ricky and Michael.
And Pickle.
Pickle, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And where's your husband?
He's somewhere in there. He's going to divorce me after today.
Does he have a funny brown hat on?
Yeah, when I retired.
Yeah. If you win a little more money, he won't divorce you, so don't worry about a thing. All right. Jessica, welcome back, hon.
Hi. My name's Jessica Barendaz. I go to UCLA. I'm a junior, and I'll be graduating at the end of next year.
All right. It's nice to have you back with us. Yesterday, Gene won the first game. That means, Jessica, you got to win this game in order to stay in this match. We've got the cards all dealt out, and we're ready to go. First player to win 2 games wins the championship. And, Jessica, the first question's for you, and this question involves our 10 very pretty fashion models who are in our studio audience, and here they are. Now, Jessica, before the show, we asked these 10 models, do you sleep in the nude? How many of these 10 models said they do? They sleep in the nude.
Well, I'm sure, first of all, it has something to do with the weather. Maybe in the summertime they would, and in the wintertime they wouldn't. I don't think it's that unusual of a thing. But, gosh, it's really hard to say. I mean, just sleep in the nude.
That's the same
nightly?
question. Yeah.
As a consistent thing, or every once
You're
in a
messing
while?
up a very easy question,
Okay, it's
Jessica.
simple. I'm going to say it's a pretty middle number then. I think probably about 5 of them.
5 of them
Yeah.
sleep in the nude. Gene, you think it'll be higher or lower than 5?
Oh, I think that's going to be a little bit higher because I would like to sleep in it.
You don't sleep in the nude?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah,
actual
so it's a
number
lot.
of these models who sleep in the nude is 4 of them. Wasn't higher, it was a little bit lower. Good darn. Which four of you ladies sleep in the nude? Raise your hand for me, please. Tiziana, you sleep in the nude?
Uh-huh.
Regardless of the weather?
No, I wear clothes every day and a model's clothes, so I like not to wear any clothes at night.
Oh. Don't ever go on a graveyard shift, okay? Thank you very much, ladies. Nice to have you with us. Okay. Who is it? Jessica has control. You ready, Jessica?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here's your first card now. That card is a queen.
All right.
Okay, lower.
Lower than a queen. There's a 7.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher. Higher than the 7. Card's a 6. Not higher. No. Back to the queen you go. And, Gene, you're playing free. Can't change it. Didn't win the question. It's a queen.
Lower, Bob.
Lower than the queen, the lady says a deuce.
Higher, Bob.
Is it higher? It certainly is.
Lower, Bob.
Is it lower? You bet it is.
Oh, lower, Bob.
She's going on. All right. She says it's lower. If it's lower, she is the champ. She'll play for the big money and try to win the new car again. Is it lower than the 10? Yes, it is. Bam. All right. Congratulations to you, Ginny.
Thank you.
Done it again. Jessica, we have some very nice prizes for you. Good luck with your
Thanks a
school
lot.
at UCLA, and
Thanks
we'll see
a
you
lot.
again.
Have fun.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you. Bye-bye. Come here, Scotsman.
Way to go.
Oh, way to go, Jeannie. She's our champ. We'll give her a chance to win some more money and maybe a new car right after this. See you in a minute.
This is your friend.
Of course I'll go to the prom with you.
Credit card ready and call now.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Okay, you're the champ again.
Okay?
You know what happens now.
Yes, I do.
Of course, you know that that Susanna and Lacey are dealing out those cards. Inside those cards are a couple of jokers. If they pop up, that simply enhances your chances of winning a very new, beautiful car. We'd love to see you do it. And just for winning the match, Susanna has one joker for you over there, so you know you at least have one chance. So we want you to win. We really do. The cards were kind of rough on you last time. We hope you win thousands of dollars in that new card. And you give the lady $200, please. You're on your way, hon. Here we go. Okay, for $200, here's your first card. It's a king. Good one. How much?
150 lower.
150 lower than the king. You're on your way, kiddo. 350. Play your change.
100 lower.
Gonna keep the 10?
I'll keep the 10.
Okay, 100 lower than the 10. It's a 3. Now you got 450.
250 higher.
250 higher than the 3. Look at it there. 700. Give you another 4. You got $1,100.
1,000 lower.
Just a second. How much you betting?
1,000 lower.
Okay, you got an ace now. I just want to tell you, you can't lose, so...
No, all of it
That
lower.
a girl, okay. You know, I'm trying to help you out a little bit here. All of it lower than the ace. It is. Now you got $2,200.
600 higher.
600 higher than the 4. Yeah. 2,800. Play a
Take
change.
my card.
Which one?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. The 9 is now a 5, and you've got $2,800.
800 higher.
$800 higher than the 5. No, but that's okay. You got a deuce, and now you know what's going to happen to you.
All of it higher.
This is $4,000 in your pocket. Yeah, look at that. Good for you, sweetie. 1,000 with an ace. Trying to ruin my career? No, you've got $5,500. That's the cash you have right now. You're going to have one joker to play with. In a moment when we come back, we're going to give you a chance to win a new car. And we'll see if she does it. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks right after this.
Until now, dishwashers didn't know beans. PM Eastern and Pacific only on Game Show Network.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. All right, now we were discussing during the commercial break. You had an ace and $1,100, and you bet $1,000.
I'm not scored for nothing. I was saving $100.
But you couldn't lose.
Well, I could have got another ace.
Oh, but never mind. Take this right here. You're making things very difficult. That's a joker, and over here you will find 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, then you're going to win this very pretty car. Gene?
The Toyota Tercel 3-door lift-back easy. Great styling that provides plenty of interior room and convenience. Comes with standard features and California emissions. Good luck, Gene.
Okay, hon. You're such a nice lady. We'd love to see you win that car.
Okay.
Remember, behind one of those cards is the word car. Go find it, my love.
This one's for Michael.
Okay. Boy, would we love to see you win it.
I know.
Come right over here. All right, let's find out. If the word car now is behind here, you're going to win a brand new car. Is it back there? No, it is not back
That's
there.
okay.
Today we were down here, the old number 2.
That's
Doggone, I
okay.
was hoping you'd win that car. That's
I
okay. You're
know.
still in good shape. You've got $5,500 in cash. And you're our champ still, which means it's going to be time for us to meet a new challenger. And we're going to meet that challenger right now. So here's what I want you to do, Gene. You go over there and stand where the champion stands, would you? There we go. And Rick, please come in here and join us. I just want to warn you ahead of time. Watch the lady standing to your right.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Tell us about Rick.
Hi, my name is Rick Moser. I'm originally from Scarsdale, New York. I'm married, and I have 2 great kids, Jesse and Carly Rose. And I'm a technical advisor, and I'm a football coordinator.
Technical advisor and a football coordinator.
Yes.
Who do you coordinate football?
I coordinate a cable show.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not going to mention it, though.
That's all right. I'm glad you're not. It's okay with me, but you know how to play this game, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right, fine. We got the cards all dealt out. Susanna's in the process of doing that. If you win 2 games, you're the champion. Let's begin game number 1 right now. And, Gene, the question is yours. It's an educated guess question. You'll have no trouble with this one. Gene, how many pounds does the heaviest domestic cat in the world weigh? Everybody should know this.
The heaviest domestic cat.
In the whole
And the
world. How
whole
much does it
world.
weigh?
50 pounds.
50 pounds. Rick, will it be higher or lower than that?
I remember I used to read Guinness Book of World Records when I was a kid, and the cat at the time was about 27 pounds, so I'm going to say it's lower than that.
Think it's a little bit lower or lower, okay? The actual weight of the heaviest domestic cat in the world is 46 pounds. It was a little bit lower.
Just by a little.
It's funny, too. Let me tell you about this cat.
It's a fat cat.
This cat weighs 46 pounds, and his name is Jaime, and it has a 15-inch neck and a 33-inch waist. That's what I have. All right, Rick, can you believe a cat with a 15-inch neck? Oh, Barker would love it. Okay, Rick, here we go. Here's your card. The card's a king.
Oh, lower, definitely.
Lower than the king. It's, oh. No.
Not definitely.
Gene, you're playing free. Can't change it. It's a
Higher,
deuce.
Bob.
Higher than the deuce, yes.
More, Bob.
Lower than the king, yes.
Higher, Bob.
Higher than the 5, yes.
Please.
Threes. In her best little Scottish accent, she says, threes. Okay. Next question. Rick, this is your question. We surveyed 100 married women. We asked them, when your husband was in a romantic mood, have you ever pretended you were asleep? How many married women admitted they have pretended to be asleep?
Well, I'm a married man, and knowing how men are, I think it's going to be a pretty low number because of just how things are. How many are going to be asleep?
Pretended. How many admitted they pretended to be asleep?
I'd say it's going to be a low number, about 31.
31 out of 100 have admitted they pretended to be asleep.
Higher.
Have you done that?
Oh, sure. Only kidding, dear.
You're telling the truth and you know it.
Tell the truth.
How many kids do you have?
3,
3 kids. How many grandkids?
7.
7. You pretended to be asleep?
Oh, yeah.
Not very often. It's the first time your husband's found that out.
That's right.
The actual number of married women who have pretended to be asleep is 41. You're right. It was higher.
Okay. Change that card, Bob.
All right, Gene, what do you want to do?
Change that card.
Change the card. Susanna has a new card, and that card is an 8.
Oh. Higher, Bob.
Higher. If it's higher, you win the first game. Higher than the 8? Oh, not higher than the 8. All right, Rick, with the king, you're playing free.
Go lower.
Lower than the king. There's an 8 for you.
I'm going to go higher.
Pardon me again?
Higher.
Higher than the 8. Your card's a king.
Going to go lower.
Lower than the king. Card's a 5.
I'm going to go higher.
If it's higher, you win the first game.
Oh.
God almighty. Take those cards, if you will, please. Okay, let's pause for a couple of words. We'll be right back with more Card Sharks from these nice two contestants right after this.
Dr. Chuck.
07-6262. Call now.
All right. We have mere questions to ask you now, Gene, if you're ready. Here's our next question. Oh, all right, it's yours. We surveyed 100 commercial airline pilots. We asked them, have you ever seen a flying saucer? How many pilots claim they have seen a flying saucer?
Oh, I don't think that would be very high. I don't think that many have seen a flying saucer. I'd say that's a low number, about 25.
25 out of 100 have seen a flying saucer. Rick, higher or lower than that?
I know astronauts have seen a lot. They've reported that they have. I'm going to say it's a little bit higher than that.
Even higher than that. Well, let's find out. The actual number of pilots who claim they have seen a flying saucer is 6 of them. 6 out of 100. No, it wasn't higher.
Oh, change that
Yeah.
card, Bob.
Oh, just a minute, Gene. Wait till I get over here, will you? Change the card, we will. All right, the 8 now becomes an 8 again.
I don't believe it.
My goodness.
Higher, Bob.
Higher. If it's higher, you win game number 1. Is it higher? Yeah. There you go. $100 for you. All right. Susanna's going to set the cards up, and we're going to start game number 2 now. Rick, you've got to win this game in order to stay in the match. So let's go with our first question. Rick, this is your question. This question involves our 10 very pretty fashion models in our studio audience. Here they are. And ladies, before I ask the question, thank you for being with us this week. You've done a wonderful job. It's nice having you with us. And here we go with our question. Rick, before the show we ask our 10 models, would you marry a man who wanted to stay home and take care of the house and kids while you went to work? How many of these 10 models would marry a man who wanted to be a house husband?
Being a model can be very glamorous and exciting, but I don't know if they would just want to be the total breadwinner. I think they like their husband working as well. I'm going to go with a low number of probably around 3.
3 3 out of the 10 you think would be happy to marry a house husband. What do you think, Gene?
I'm looking at all these good-looking girls and getting a little jealous, but I'd say it was just a little bit higher, maybe 5.
A little higher than 3.
A little higher than 3. A little higher than 3.
The actual number of these models who would marry a man who wanted to be a house husband is 5 of them. Just was higher. I think it's a real interesting concept. Which 5 of you would be willing to marry a house husband? Raise your hands if you would, please. Linda, do you think that would be make a good marriage?
Yes, because I just don't like a lot of work. I'd rather let him do it.
You'd rather let him raise the kids and do the housework and all of that while you're out being a breadwinner. All right. Great. Thank you, ladies, very much. And again, let me say thank you for being with us all week, all right? All right, Gene.
Okay.
Here we go. There's a king.
Oh, Lord, Bob.
Lower than a king. It's a queen.
Lord, Bob.
Lower than a queen. 9.
Lord, Bob.
She's going to go on. Lower than a 9. 5.
Higher, Bob.
If it's higher, you are the champ. No. You all right, Rick? Yeah. Rick just passed out over behind the podium. All right, Rick, now you get a chance. This is free. You can't change it. Here's a 6 for you.
Higher.
Higher than the 6. Card's an 8.
Lower.
Lower than the 8. It's a deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce. Got a 6.
Higher again.
If it's higher, you tie it up. You do. Yeah. You were just 1 card away, kiddo. And he just came back and tied it all up. That means we have to play a tiebreaker game. And if you'll notice this time that Susanna's going to deal out only 3 cards. We'll also have a maximum of 3 high-low questions. The winner of this game is the champion, and we'll play for the big money. So good luck to the 2 of you. Jeannie, the question's yours, and here it is. Something you know a lot about. We surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, is there one song that still brings tears to your eyes because it reminds you of a lost love? How many bachelors said there's one song that still brings tears to their eyes?
That's going to be a high number. I would say around 47.
47?
Oh, yeah, because I listen to these old songs, and sometimes it brings tears to my
Purple
eyes.
People Eater, some of those.
Yeah.
It will make you cry. Rick, he says 47 out of 100 bachelors said there's one song that still brings tears to their eyes. Higher or lower
I
than 47?
can remember back in high school that there were certain songs that reminded me of that. I think if they could get a little bit teary over it, maybe not sob, but I think it'd be a tiny bit higher.
Even higher than the 47,
Yeah,
okay. The actual number of bachelors who said there's one song that still brings tears to their eyes is 42, not higher. It was just a tiny bit lower. All right, Gene, once again, you've got the control. Gene, here's your card.
Oh,
Queen.
Lord, Bob.
Lower than the queen. Deuce.
Higher, Bob.
This is for the championship. Is it higher? It is.
Thanks, Ray.
You're a giant killer, that's what you are.
I know. I don't believe it.
Well, you've done it again. Rick, she's pretty tough. We have some very nice prizes for you and $100. Thank you very much for being with us, and we'll see you again.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Come here, come here, come here. We've got a good meeting like this. You know that. We'll be back in just a moment with more Card Sharks right after this.
Attention, all Americans with no health insurance.
Then Peter Marshall hosts the Hollywood Squares, followed by Press Your Luck.
That's all the time we have for today. What was it you said to me?
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Yes, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Until we meet tomorrow.
Until we meet tomorrow. We must go. We'll see you on Card Sharks next time. Have a nice weekend, everybody. We love you. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Active Length Lee Press-On Nails Beautify Active Pants Press-On in seconds. Active Length Lee Press-On Nails. It's no surprise. Spencer's has always manufactured American-made quality infants and children's basic sleepwear and sportswear. There's one way to make better-tasting chocolate chip cookies. Make them with chips from Hershey's, America's favorite chocolate. There's nothing like coming home to the delicious homemade taste of Ragu spaghetti sauce. Ragu, that's Italian. Sylvania's soft white light bulbs, guaranteed 5% longer life. Sylvania GTE, where the best comes to life. Take the fat out of frying, reduce calories with Mazola No Stick, the only cooking spray made with pure Mazola corn oil. And a member of our studio audience will receive A Whirlpool no-frost French door refrigerator offers spacious shelf capacity and a 5.88 cubic foot bottom freezer, porcelain on steel interior, and textured steel no fingerprint doors from Whirlpool.
Hi, I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I'm here on the set of Russian Roulette, the new game show with a pretty serious downer for the losing contestants. We drop them through trapdoors. That's why Game Show Network sent down a lawyer from Standards and Practices just to make sure we don't, kill anybody or any... I mean, of course, not that we would ever really do that. I mean, it's never. I mean, it's completely safe. Completely.
Russian Roulette every night at 11 on Game Show Network.
This won't affect your report, will it?
Ooh.